Welcome to Armadillo News, live, sort of. Today's broadcast begins with a rooftop report. Miss Weston, are you there?
Yes, Mr. Wooding, I'm here on the roof at Options. Well, kind of. Today I would like to fill you in on a few things that have been decided on in this last week. First up is grades. So Dr. Baker announced Thursday that high school teachers will be assigning grades A or incomplete at the end of the quarter. So there's no B's, no C's, no D's. So what does this mean for you? Well, this means that students are expected to remain engaged in the learning activities assigned by their teachers. And teachers are expected to continue to give you feedback on your growth and progress. At the end of the quarter, they will give you either an A, which shows that you have been engaged to the extent possible in the activities and the learning, or they will give you an incomplete in some cases when there is no evidence of your engagement. Speaking of engagement, this week also, Options teachers have started to keep track of your engagement with the learning. And every Friday, we're sending a report to Tracy so that we can kind of see in all of your classes who is and isn't being engaged, and then we can offer the support that you might need. And then lastly, last week, Gerard in his videos announced the Options Selfie Project. And you may have seen a video of your teachers and staff members at Options sending you a little shout outs or some love with their own selfies. And we would like you to join in the fun. So put on your Options gear and take a selfie and send it to Mr. Gerard. And if you don't have any Options gear, just send Mr. Gerard an email and he will be happy to send something your way. So please join us in this little social media project of ours. Now, back to you, Mr. Wooding.
Thanks, Miss Weston. Now it's time for Senior Spotlight. Trista, take it away.
Oh, hey, seniors. We sure do miss you guys. Miss Gunnels and I need 3 of your pictures. So if you could send us maybe a cute little baby picture, an awkward or silly picture, and one of your favorites from now at trista.moreno@bellinghamschools.org, and we need them by May 15th. Thank you.
Thanks, Trista. Turning our attention to global affairs, with everything that's going on in the world right now, makes me wonder, are people going nuts? Here's some special coverage brought to you by Josh Marr, the man.
Hey, Josh Marr, the man. 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 2 peanuts were walking down the street. One was assaulted.
Ugh, sounds painful. Good thing I have a peanut allergy. Speaking of food, here's Miss Weston with more rooftop reporting.
All right, thank you, Mr. Wooding. And yes, speaking about food, this is just a reminder that the district continues to provide food for families that need it. So every Monday from between 11 and 12:30, you can stop by one of the many food locations throughout the district. And one of those locations is here at Options. So just stop on by and say hi and pick up some food on only on Mondays that you can do that. Also, some of you might be experiencing a few technology issues. Maybe something stopped working, or your computer is acting weird, or you need a charger. Just email Mr. Gerard and he can set you in the right direction to get all that stuff fixed, or get you a charger, things like that. So please email Gerard with your tech needs. And lastly, the yearbook due date is right around the corner. So Miss Gunnels would like your pictures. Maybe those are COVID pictures. Maybe those are just pictures from throughout the year. But please email those to Miss Gunnels by the end of this week, by May 8th at the latest. So those can be included in the yearbook. And that's all I have to report up here on the roof, Mr. Wooding. So back to you.
Thanks, Miss Weston. Well, in the spirit of health and wellness, let's take some time to spend some time with a therapy animal. Here's 7 Seconds with S'mores. Ah, Don't you feel better? Well, if that didn't warm your heart, perhaps this will. Deep Thoughts by Magnus.
The times are different. The things we take for granted were removed from our lives, almost as aliveness is removed in the end of summer. Some of us have used this time to build new routines, to find ways to use time we have been given. Others have used this time to process things, old sorrows or maybe new sorrows. Wherever you are in this moment, it is okay, because while some of us are being productive and others are processing things, we're all like a new season experiencing a change for the first time. And if this season inside of us is dark, know that spring comes after winter and flowers will grow inside of you. I hope you're all well and staying healthy.
That wraps up today's show. You're just going to have to tune in to next week to catch the next episode. In the meantime, in between time, like Magnus said, stay healthy, be well. Please know you're in our hearts, you're on our minds. Just reach out. We're here. We love you. We miss you. See you next week.